Hey everyone, been a while. I am pretty sure people have played the side story already, but I haven't had a chance to really play, so thankful for this moment. Okay, when there's a finite or only we explore. Skill levels will not increase, okay. Continue notifications, okay. Okay. Morning. Thanks for the follow. Let's see. So, hard mode, classic. Stick with male Byleth. Did I change my name in this? Might as well. Sure.
Cindered Shadows, the fourth house.
Okay, let's see how far I can get. I'm hoping we at least get halfway through the DLC.
In the Imperial year 185, the construction of Garreg Mach was completed. Saint Seros held a sacred ritual to honor the occasion. 4 saints, known as the 4 Apostles, were led to a tranquil place to perform the ritual. They poured their holy essences into the chalice of beginnings, hopefully. A gift from the goddess herself, in hopes of bringing about her second coming. Alas, the rite of rising failed. Bearing the blame for the ritual's failure, the 4 apostles left the monastery, all but vanishing from the land. The first sought the lush forest of Adrestia's mountains. The second traversed Fodlan's fangs, settling on the ocean's salted shores. The third traveled to the mountains, vanishing beneath their lofty peaks. And the fourth faded into shadow, in a town untouched by day's light. Lost to history, nothing but legend now remains of the 4 apostles. Their offering to the Nabatean chalice and the goddess, who never returned.
I like this movement thing for loading. Kind of fun.
Excuse me. Sorry to intrude.
Auto advance.
Please,
I love it.
forgive the disruption, Lady Rhea, but I have that report you asked for.
Do not worry yourself, Eloise. As it happens, I am presently unoccupied. Please, go on.
Ah, great. I'll just... Huh? What's that book you've got there?
It is a chronicle covering the 995 years since Garreg Mach Monastery's completion.
Huh? Sounds like a good read.
Maintaining the Church's records is one of the duties entrusted to all archbishops, myself included. This one states that Saint Seros ordered the monastery's construction after the end of the War of Heroes. This is a rare and valuable text. Most documents of that era have been lost to time.
I see. Time aside, we also lost many books in that massive fire 21 years ago.
Indeed. What was once well documented exists now only in this chronicle. Not least of which is the ceremony commemorating the monastery's completion.
Interesting. I'll admit, I know the year it took place, but not a thing beyond that.
That is to be expected, unfortunately. According to this chronicle, the rite of rising was held during the ceremony. The intent was to bring about the goddess's rebirth.
The Rite of Rising, huh? Can't say I've ever heard of that one.
I am not surprised. There should be countless records documenting that important ritual. Alas, today all we have to go on are fragments of forgotten memories and our own imaginations. One thing is clear. Their wish for the goddess's return was most fervent. Saint Seros held the ritual along with the 4 apostles, Noah, Chevalier, Timotheus, and Oban. However, it did not bear fruit, as the goddess did not return to this world. So it is written.
I've never heard of the 4 apostles before. They're different from the 4 saints, right?
That is correct. Today, almost no records exist of the 4 apostles. Their names live on only in the names of their crests, but the bloodlines bearing those tokens of the past have been lost. Any deeper knowledge of the apostles
I wonder
is
who's
all
gonna
but
bear those
disappeared
crests.
from the grand stage of history.
Well, that's interesting. Does that mean there's somewhere backstage?
In a sense, it is possible that their bloodlines have carried on in secret, perhaps materializing where no one thought to look. I had not intended to indulge in such a long-winded lecture. Please, tell me your report, Alois. It concerns the underground, does it not?
Oh, right. It's as you suspected. Recently, there have been several incidents in the area beneath Garrick Mach.
Claude, are you certain that suspicious individual you spotted went through there? I will say, that does look a bit like a passageway, doesn't it?
Unless I dreamt it up while sleepwalking, there's no mistaking what I saw.
Because it
I never
takes
thought
place
I'd say
before
this,
the time skip. Okay.
But I believe Claude's story. In fact, it reminds me of something. I have heard tales of countless passages snaking beneath Garrick Mach. This is undoubtedly one of them.
Perhaps so. In any case, there is no telling where it leads.
Oh no. Oh, you're right. There's no telling what we could find. Terrible danger, wicked creatures, unspeakable smells. The risk is too high, your highnesses. I must humbly insist that you wait here, where it's safe and smells nice. Meanwhile, Teach and I will track down the bandit-shaped person. If we don't return, do me a favor and call for the knights, will you?
That is quite enough. As though we would allow you to make that call on your own. With so little information, it's far too dangerous. We'll
Right.
come along as well.
I mean, that makes
right,
sense.
Dimitri?
Yes, of course. If it was indeed a thief, we must not allow them to get away with their crime. Considering what took place at the goddess's rite of rebirth, vigilance
Okay, yeah,
is
that's just
paramount.
pointed to probably point
Right,
out
well,
the...
tag along if you insist. Just don't come crying to me if we all meet a terrible fate.
Yeah,
Deal?
it makes sense to be around that time,
Likewise.
because
Well,
otherwise,
no
why would
use
he be
dallying.
looking underneath
Let's be
Garrick
on our
Mach?
way. Unless there's someone else we should call for?
No, we should bring more allies just to be safe. Yes.
Yes, a fine idea. Though at this time, I fear few of our classmates are still awake.
Whoa there! What's all this, Professor? You and the 3 house leaders creeping around at night? Pretty shady if you ask me.
It's certainly a rare and unexpected sighting, especially considering the hour.
Looks like a whole lot of something is about to happen. I'm going back to bed.
Stop right there.
Wait, there's a
Manhunt.
data that
Your
keeps
bad
track
luck
of how
is
old
our
the
good
characters
fortune.
are?
You're coming with us.
You could stop thinking of ways out of this, Hilda. We could use your help, too.
You as well, Ash. I'll explain everything on the way.
Happy to help. We don't have anything better to do at this hour, so we may as well pitch in.
You have our gratitude. Now then, let us be on our way. Ready, Professor?
The more the merrier, I suppose. Let's just hope we're not all marching to our doom.
I mean, you can keep track of birthdays, but then mean you keep track of age.
Yuri, this is brutal. Tell me again why you're subjecting me to this devastating boredom?
Enough with the yawning, Ballface. If you're really that bored, you could always make a friendly wager.
Thanks, but no thanks, pal. I'm low on funds as it is. Last thing I need is another debt I can't pay.
Right, B.
As if you could say no to that.
Guys, character profiles, I
How
guess.
diverting that you should bicker for my amusement. Imagine my overwhelming dread were I stuck here without such joyous entertainment.
Count me out. I'll leave the talking to Yuri Bird and Coco.
Hey, boss.
Back already, huh? Have you detected any movement on the surface?
Well, I looked for the Cardinals meeting, just like you said. The thing is, I was spotted by some weirdos. They chased after me and everything.
Some weirdos, you say? So very helpful. They weren't knights, were they?
I don't know. There were only a few of them, but I bet they were armed to the teeth.
With meager numbers like that, I doubt they intend to take on Abyss.
They probably took you for some kind of villain. They'll lock you up if they catch you. Finally, a little action. Let's find them first and throw some punches.
Hold, Balthus. 'Tis ignorance itself to rush headfirst into trouble.
You're excited to fight too. You've been waiting for a chance to try out your shiny new magic.
Surface laws don't apply down here. That gives us the freedom to have some fun with them. They're probably not knights, but our new friends definitely work for the church.
You had best not leave me behind.
Wait, does her hair change colors? Like in her
It
pigtails?
seems this place is more than a simple passageway. There's clear evidence of human
Not pigtails,
habitation.
whatever they're called.
People living under Garrick Mock? Oh,
Purple and
my
yellow, okay.
brother used to tell me stories like that back in his academy days.
Ah, so Holst attended the academy as well then?
Of course. Back then, there were tons of rumors about what goes on below Garrick Mock. Something about tons of passages and houses beneath the town, all inhabited by super shady people. It had a real intimidating name, too. What was it again? I think it was called Abyss?
That's 2 points for the pink-haired gal. Welcome to Abyss, strangers.
Identify yourself. That uniform.
Welcome, curious students of the Officers Academy. What brings such fine, upstanding surface dwellers to our humble abode?
We're tracking someone who was creeping around the monastery.
Our business here does not concern you. Do you intend to let us pass?
Such indulgence simply cannot be permitted. Your words may fool the fool, but I cannot be so
there's
easily
also purple in the
deceived.
back.
I, Constance von Nouvelle, shall divine your true intentions. You are here by order of the church, which cruelly plots to eliminate the inhabitants of Abyss.
The church probably does want to eliminate them.
Did
Wouldn't
she
be
say
surprised.
Nouvelle?
I don't care what the reason for this brawl is. A fight's on the menu, and I'm ready to feast. Let's get right to it, yeah?
By the look of them, I'd wager they're experienced combatants. I'm not certain this is a wise endeavor.
I was thinking the very same thing. Time to make a strategic retreat then?
Turning back already? Oh, but you'll make me so sad. Now, why would you want to do that? Everyone here is starved for amusement. They've been waiting for a good fight.
Wow, look at that. A flawless example of a surprise attack. These aren't your run-of-the-mill thugs.
Claude, this isn't the time to be impressed by our enemy. We must find a way through at once.
Wait. Claude, is it? As in the brand new heir of House Regan?
Who, me? Nah, wrong guy. Claude's a common name in Fodlan. It's just too dashing for new moms to pass up. It's even a popular choice for fake names. Just a good, solid, all-purpose moniker, you know?
Right, except there's only one Claude enrolled at the academy this year. Looks like that's you.
How do you even know that?
Ah, you just gave yourself away, pal. Looks like my luck's finally
Damn,
taking
Claude,
a turn
you
for the
failed.
good. All right, so your choices are as follows. Line up for the beating of a lifetime, or let us lock you up like the good boys and girls you undoubtedly are.
I have no clue what this guy's going on about, but it looks like a fight's in order. and it's pretty much all my fault. There's a saying from the East about fighting a flicker with a flame. Seems applicable right about now.
Finally, let's do this already. Prepare to face the almighty king of grappling.
Ah, shoot, he's gonna
Why
hit
can't
twice
I
then.
shake the feeling that I know that wild man?
Okay, so separate files, 3 files. Okay, cool. This would be interesting. I wonder if we can farm levels like I did. No, I need rested weapons then. And a way to heal. By the way, I'm doing Balthus with Hilda, Balthus with Claude, Balthus with Yuri. And it makes sense. Oh, Constance is an auto guard, okay. Oh, it's only 4. Oh wait, not just 4. Holy crap. Okay, crap. They move. That's concerning. Ooh, I am level 20 while they're level 27? Excuse me? Okay, let's see. If I just... Okay. Okay. So it looks like you don't move. Okay, that's good to know. Do you move? You do move, indeed. Okay. Alright. First things first, I need items. Money, vulneraries. Wait, heal. Door key and... Okay. And then from my team... Sword creator, sword. Okay, cool, you have at least that. Okay. Okay, what can I reclass you to? That. I'm probably gonna need a tank. Let's try in Warlock. Archer. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Marketplace. Oh, battalions. We have battalions. That's a good question. Battalions. Okay, they each have a battalion at least. That's good. Alright, let's just see how this goes.
Who are you people anyhow? It doesn't seem right to cross blades without knowing at least that much.
Wow, does it hurt to take yourself that seriously? Answer the man's question, B.
Why me? Fine. We're the Ashen Wolves. We're the secret 4th house in Abyss. The surface world turned its back on us, and we did the same in return. Back for a back, as they say.
4th house? Impossible. Still, we must focus on the battle ahead.
Seems like it'll be tough to fight here. It's kind of dark. Looks like a great place to nap, though.
In heart.
The locks on those gates look really complicated. There must be another way through.
I'll cut through.
I will prevail.
Ready and
Okay,
willing.
let's try a defense
Stay
strat, see how that
focused.
goes. Let's
Who,
just Hilda
me?
here. Okay, so they're not gonna get baited out. Okay. Sword.
I'll give it my all.
I should probably use Linhart more. Oh no, I should probably. Do I still have? I have 5 charges. Okay.
Let the lesson begin.
Should I have
Cool.
held back?
Okay.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Use caution.
Okay.
No hesitation.
As expected.
Okay, Balthus.
I can't shake the feeling that I know you from somewhere, but I'm drawing a blank. Either way, you wouldn't want to hurt a helpless girl like me. Maybe you should let us off the hook.
Anything for a pretty lady. Why don't we talk it out over a hot meal? Your treat? Actually, scratch that. Something tells me I'd best stay away from this one.
Okay.
Come and get some, kiddo. I won't hold back, so you better not either. These fists are packed with years of pent-up resentment. Time to let loose. Yeah!
Actually, how much can my character do? don't want to use gambits yet. I might need to. Okay, let's see what I can do. Goes in a line.
Gotcha covered.
Now's our chance.
Okay, that should help a bit.
I'd rather be napping.
Oh, you've got guts. I'll give you that much.
Oh, I missed the one with Claude, right? Ah, do I reset this? Yeah.
Ready and willing. You look familiar. Have we met?
Not a
Hopefully I don't
chance.
regret that.
You'd remember meeting a specimen like me.
True. I definitely remember this sharp twinge of annoyance.
Stop yapping and start slapping.
It was a good try. Thanks.
Oh, you've got guts. I'll give you that much.
Battle.
I will prevail.
I'll give it my all.
Huh. Victory.
Check, I forgot to check if there's any treasure here. Let's see. Resource. I don't want to turn on the traps yet. I kind of want to. Huh, okay.
Stay focused. You fought well.
This chapter was gonna die. Good shit.
Another. Well done.
Who, me?
Nothing's happening. What are we doing wrong?
I think the better question is, what aren't you doing wrong? Only we can operate that.
So it doesn't even do anything. Unless I need to get this one as well. I kind of doubt that. Yeah, because we need 2 keys. Yeah. Actually, if we open this one, go around. It's not worth doing that though, is it? Okay.
Use caution.
Oh, you can't operate it even if you want. Okay. Well, I mean, I want this gate to be locked anyways, so it's like a linear path. Who would hit first? Silver Lance. Allows unit to move again, excuse me? That's scary. Put here.
Did I hurt you?
That is that.
I'll cut through.
Come to think of it, there's an easier way to handle this.
I don't like that.
What was that? It couldn't have been a summoning spell.
I don't like that. What the hell? Okay, wait, you don't have anything, okay, do you have anything? Okay, so only you have the special that, okay. Wait, what? Oh, you're a healing one. You guys need to back out.
my support.
I've got an idea.
Okay, let's have to do this. Oh, I get a crit there, really?
Much appreciated.
It's not luck, it's fate.
No hesitation.
Why?
Should I have held back?
As I expected.
Can't get ahead of myself.
Really?
It would behoove you to watch your back.
Oh no, I knew something didn't feel right.
Okay, you can kill. Can you kill? You cannot. Okay. Alright, let's do this.
Hilda! Hilda! Failure is not an option.
Armor Slayer. might take a risk here. First, let's get everyone lined up. Yeah, let's try this.
Is it too late for me to back out of this fight? I don't want to hurt anyone. But in this case, I guess there's no avoiding it.
Quit bugging!
A crit, really?
Maybe.
Well, we're not doing that then. Oops.
Is it too late for me?
I
But in
clicked
this
the wrong thing. Frick.
You asked for it!
I meant to click. Here. Man, that was a waste of a charge also.
I'll
Damn
give
it.
my all.
Okay.
Is it too late for me to back out of this fight? I don't want to hurt anyone. But in this case, I guess there's no avoiding it.
I got you!
Doing
Well,
my
I got my
part.
revenge.
This is boring. Count me out.
Battle.
I will prevail. Who, me?
You're the one to worry about. Okay.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
So she also has King Sushi. Yeah. My goal wasn't to attack her, my goal was to make her waste all her banshees. That was the original goal. But nope, she got a freaking crit.
I'll cut through.
Let the lesson begin.
Yeah, I used Linhardt for that. I should have used Linhardt for that. But I mean, she would have crit anyway. I would have died.
Sorry, but victory is mine. I'm not...
Wait. Nope, you stay here.
You fought well.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
that all?
Here.
Be mindful. Thank you. Stay focused.
3, so...
That is that.
Wait, I wonder if they actually do something here. Hold on. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it hit? I'll take it.
I must steel myself. I'll stay.
Well done.
It's over. As expected. We must. Well done.
Okay, I guess that's karma for when you get a good hit early. Ooh, I did not expect that many to move. You scare me. No, way too many people. Okay.
A great help.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Jeez, so jeez. That's not good. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what happens.
Underestimate the denizens of Abyss, and it won't end well for you. Tremble in fear at my magical might.
Double hit Dimitri, rip.
Should I have held back?
Okay. I already know where I need to go back to. I didn't know it was gonna trigger all of those, so I need to move Edelgard a bit.
I will prevail.
I'll give it my all.
Who, me?
You have 5 movement, you have 4. Yeah, held up would be probably better for this.
Stay focused.
Battle. Ready and willing. I'll cut through.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Underestimate the denizens of Abyss, and it won't end well for you.
Crap, I was not
Tremble
thinking.
in fear at my magical might.
I was not thinking. I'm screwing up so badly right now.
Ready and willing.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Who, me?
I'll give it my all.
Battle?
I'll cut through.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
That is that.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Boom, boom, boom. 7, boom, boom, boom. Of course, Sadagar's not. Frick. Okay.
Underestimate the denizens of Abyss, and it won't end well for you. Tremble in fear at my magical might.
I really want to save that. Alright. Combat art. Smash. Wait, she doesn't have Vantage, does she?
You're of noble stock, yes? Name yourself.
Certainly. I am Edelgard.
Why, that is the same name as the Imperial Princess. It's a lovely name, but a bit cheeky in my view. Witness my power. It's not that I'm defeated, so much as that I'm temporarily grounded.
They're not giving me any room to move, are they?
That was tough. Sorry, but victory is mine.
Oh, I should move to Edelgard first. Damn it. Okay.
Unexpected.
I might have to redo this whole thing.
A little sweaty. I'm
I screwed up way too much. Nah, I might have to reset. I fucked up. Hilda's gonna die. Or not? Wow.
Move carefully.
Well, what have we here? Some lost kids stumbling around in the dark? Stay a while, won't you? Shame indeed not to have a bit of fun with each other while we've got the chance, you know?
We're at your side. It's our chance to prevail. I will.
I missed, of course.
Don't forget me.
No time like the present.
Yeah, they can't move. Awesome.
Fascinating tactic.
It's time.
didn't even enjoy it.
Let the lesson begin! Should I have held back?
That's how it's done.
Wait, zero what? Completely zero. What's the target unit? See, I see. Okay. Check for tells. Yeah, I know the plus 40. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use curve shot. Alright, I have a guaranteed kill at least on him. So for that.
Well done.
Make sure, is there a guaranteed kill using you if he misses? No. Okay. Yeah, let's not risk this. I screwed up this way too much. Let's not risk it.
I know you. You're the one Lord Lonato adopted, isn't that right?
That's right. Wait, I recognize you too. You're Count Ro's adopted son. I don't know how you ended up here, but your house is no doubt worried sick. Let's get you home, okay?
You really think I'd choose to go back there? Better watch yourself. You might lose a limb. Or your life.
Guard. Really? I don't... May have damage. I did not. Okay.
I will prevail.
Alright, let's do.
Our power is yours.
Yeah, the ring. I saw this. I was like, I didn't see Aegis there. Right. Guard.
Now you know your limits.
Pavis. It's alright.
Maybe I got a bit too carried away.
This is why I like saving gambits near the end.
We must. It's safe to say we've won this round, don't you think? B, was it?
The name's Balthus. I don't lose often, but I can at least recognize what it looks like.
Balthus. Balthus. Balthus? From House Albrecht? Baldy, is that you? Whew! You look, old.
Huh. Do we know each other, pal? Wait a minute. That hair, those eyes, that
Oh no,
voice.
is he gonna be traumatized?
Hilda! I don't
Oh, no,
believe
okay.
it! Oh, little sis?
But I almost lost chapter 1. I mean, I'm rusty right now, but damn, that was pretty bad.
I don't believe it. Little Hilda herself. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
Baldy, this isn't the time to catch up. What would Holst think? I bet you didn't consider that, did you?
Eesh. I don't know, but it wouldn't be nice. Look, sorry, okay? Just don't tell Holst. If he knew I raised a hand against you, he'd have my head.
Ha! Like he'd stop at your head. Fine, though. Just this once, and just for you, I'll keep quiet.
Now that that's sorted, what did you mean about it being lucky that you found me?
Oh, that. One of the guys I owe gold to is Count Gloucester. He said something about forgiving my debt if I could dig up some dirt on you. Figured this was my shot.
Ah, so it was purely selfish. But then was a fight really necessary?
Really was. Best way to acquaint yourself with someone is to get into a tussle with them. It's common sense right there.
Sorry. The thing is, it didn't seem hard. The issue is, like, you're given a fixed set. You don't have control of, like, your abilities at all. And you're technically already, like, pretty far into the game in terms of level. So it's like, they're way under leveling you in parts where normally, at least how I play it, I would have been over leveled already by now. I just want to agree because I think it's funny. That makes sense.
Huh. I had no idea there were others like B out there.
Say what you will, but I learned all I need to know. It's clear this lot has nothing to do with the church's intentions. But that means those other creeps could always attack us at any moment. Someone's targeting Abyss. Mercenaries keep sniffing around and causing trouble here. They won't let up.
It's a real problem. We have no clue who's pulling the strings. There are many within the church who would love to see this filthy underground city purged. When you first showed up, we thought you were here to do just that. Apologies for the confusion.
So that's why you came at us with that nasty Kill the Outsiders act.
As Yuri Bird said, we're sorry. We're all pretty on edge these days.
Indeed. That someone would descend to Abyss out of pure curiosity was far too outlandish to consider.
No idea. These tunnels have been around for ages. They could be older than the monastery for all we know.
None remain who know the complete truth. However, I shall tell you all that we know for certain. Abyss is home to those who shun the light of day. It is the secret shadow of Garrick Mach, if you will.
The church quietly tolerates us. They think they need a place like this for Garrick Mach to thrive.
The deal is simple. Abyssians never get involved with the surface, and the surface never gets involved with us.
Alas, for some foul reason, surface dwellers have been after us of late. Further oppressing those souls who can only find solace beneath the ground? I cannot abide it. Though it pains me to admit, we too harbor valid reasons for not venturing into the light. That is why, by the grace of our esteemed patron, we have been granted sanctuary here in Abyss.
I see. Baldy, does that mean you've got a reason for being here too?
Afraid so, Hilda. I'm here because there are more bounties on my head than there is hair. Needed to lay low. Real low.
But,
salty. That's awful.
Enough with the niceties. Let's get these surface dwellers out of here.
Niceties.
Intolerable nonsense. Why ever would we let slip this chance to acquire their aid?
Like we said, recently this place is being targeted by mercenaries. Myself excluded, a lot of the folks who live here can't defend themselves. They're here to avoid conflict. The elderly, the infirm, orphans, lost souls, merchants who were chewed up and spit out by the nobility, the works.
It rests upon us to protect those who cannot protect themselves, and to safeguard our home. To that noble end, I must insist that you lend us your strength.
I feel for your cause, truly. However, I cannot help but wonder why you would trust us so readily. We are from the surface, after all.
Trust is a choice. We're choosing to trust you. For now. It's clear you're not here by command of the church. And you're not just a bunch of noble twerps either. You can hold your own. It's in the way you fight, how you carry yourselves. Still, I'm reluctant to get you involved with this madness. It's our problem, not yours.
It's too late now. We already told them everything. Let's at least give them a chance to decide for themselves.
Most true. Wander about Abyss for a time, and I am certain you will come to the only correct conclusion.
Right, what she said. Take a look, think some thoughts. Consider yourselves our special guests.
Cindered shadows. What lies beneath?
Oh no, like I definitely agree this is probably harder than hard mode in the regular story, but the reason why it's harder is because they're kind of throwing you in the middle with preset stuff. That's my opinion on it. Ooh, wait, are you gonna...
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. It's about you outsiders. Actually, guess I shouldn't bother reporting you to yourself. The Ashen Wolves may seem tough, but they're harmless. Honestly, things can get pretty boring down here. Here's a little piece of wisdom from me to you. Boredom's a luxury. Trust me, I know these things.
Professor? Oh, hello, Professor. Have you seen this library of theirs? It's completely different from the one in the monastery, and their collection is amazing. There are forgeries and banned books, legends, spells, and heresies. Doubt I'll catch a single wink tonight.
Only time you don't want to sleep, I see.
You're quite a strapping fellow. But even your looks don't compete with the likes of Yuri. Don't let that pretty face of his fool you, though. He's a rogue, through and through. Even so, the people of Abyss trust him. He may be a scoundrel, but he's our scoundrel.
Aw.
Want a drink? Of course you don't. It's all terrible down here. Nobody important enough to carry the good stuff wants to come underground to sell it to us. It's a shame. Just once I'd like to taste something worthy of a noble.
Kids. Wait, I can't talk to the cats. Oh.
I told Yuri I wanted to be just like him when I grew up, and he said I shouldn't ever say stuff like that. So I told Balthus I didn't want to be like him when I grew up, and he said I'd grow up boring. What do you want me to say?
Roster. Do I get any of them? Nope. Looks like this is my fixed roster.
What do you think, Professor? This is a most unique town, is it not? Incredible, really, that those who face depression on the surface are able to find sanctuary here. Oh, not to say that there's no helping the situation in Fodlan. To do just that is our duty and our honor. Even so, I find the idea rather lovely.
Who knew an entire town was hiding beneath the monastery? And a secret fourth house to boot? Secrets upon secrets. Oh, I'm just itching to know them all. I'm sure Rhea knows all about this place. Gods, how many secrets does that lady have?
A lot.
What? Find someone else to bother.
You'll
Whatever
get
the
the
heck
four
you're
later.
selling,
Okay.
I'm not buying. Not a trader, huh? Sorry, my mistake. Most folks chatting down here are just pawning off stolen goods.
You're from the surface, aren't you? I bet you're real bad. My mom says surface people are the worst.
What's with that attitude?
Abyss is where I offer my prayers to my gods. It is the only place. The goddess of Fodlan is not one of my gods, but the statue here is not one of my gods either. I offer my prayers here all the same, because Abyss is where it is allowed.
Interesting.
Huh?
What?
Oh. Wow.
Really? Pardon, but might you possibly be the Imperial Princess herself?
I am. And you are Constance of House Nouvelle. I recall hearing of your disappearance. I never would have imagined you'd end up in a place like this.
Your presence is equally curious. What business could you have here? Don't tell me it was idle curiosity.
As I believe you were well aware, we were chasing after a suspicious individual.
You're not a holy knight, and you don't seem all that special. But you're certainly mysterious, wielding that hero's relic. Yeah, I've heard all about you. But I never figured I'd see you down here, chasing after someone and getting lost in the process. The classroom for the Ashen Wolf House. Just so we're clear, we're not affiliated with the Officers Academy. Since we're not part of the Academy, it's really just in place for us. Can't go to the surface either. We've all got our reasons. We're a unique bunch from all walks of life. Once you get to know us, I'm sure you'll love it here.
Hey, new person. Want my advice? Don't wander too far off the beaten path. Abyssians like their privacy. If you go snooping around, there's bound to be trouble. Wait, did I introduce myself? My name's Happy.
Really?
Oh,
Is that so?
ooh.
It looks like this is where the people of Abyss leave their unwanted belongings. I didn't expect to find much, but there's actually plenty of gear we could salvage. I'm told we can take anything we can use, so it might be good to check on it now and again.
Okay, good to know. Got my rusted weapons. If I can find a chapter I can farm, might be very useful. Wayside, Wester's room. Unit appearance.
What do you require?
Ooh, limited resources. They're replenished now, though. Ooh.
Farewell. Welcome.
Come back soon.
Welcome. Please come again.
I know, I got a
Hey
couple
there.
bullions, but I don't want to risk. It's limited resources.
Come back anytime. Hey there.
What's all the commotion about? Hey, hang on. I've never seen you before. You a first-timer? Word of advice. Watch your back. The only folks who hang around down here are the ones too shady to walk in the goddess's light.
Lost our inventory. Okay, so usually the ones I'm limited to.
Hiya, Professor. Allow me to introduce you to my brother's best friend. You can call him Balti.
Actually, it's Balthus. You've probably heard of me. In the Alliance, I'm known as, how should I put it? Something like that. To be precise, I'm known as the undisputed King of Grappling. I may not look it, but I was once a noble from a minor house. Life's full of twists and turns.
I know you, Balti. I'm pretty sure you got yourself into this mess.
No.
Hey there.
Ah. What? Ah.
Let's save first. Chapter 2.
We're all done here, boss. Oh, but more importantly, about your...
We'll discuss that another time. For now, tend to your mission. Don't worry, no one will die. We'll get everyone out safely. Once the trap is set, shift your focus to protecting the Abyssians, just in case things go south. Oh, it's you. I was just heading off to ambush our attackers. You'll help with that, won't you?
Oh, does that mean your enemies are drawing near?
Very good. The scouts I sent to the surface spotted some mercenaries. We closed off the entrance they used last, but it seems they've already found another.
This is bad. We've got to evacuate everyone from Abyss as quickly as possible.
That won't be
Evacuate where?
necessary. They'll be back soon.
Huh? Who?
Why do I have to go? No matter what we do, we're all just gonna die in the end anyway.
Sure, but if we do nothing, we'll die a lot sooner. I assume the corridor is successfully camouflaged?
But of course, our decoy shall prevent those scoundrels from chancing upon our living quarters. Do note that I am the bait upon your hook. If we fail, I shall be left dangling in the wind. But it must be done, I fear. And so, I will most happily accept the starring role in this.
They're at the entrance. They'll be coming in from the east.
The east. Good. We're well placed. Go ahead and draw them deeper into Abyss, just like we planned.
Launching small counterattacks on the surface won't accomplish anything. It could also earn us the scorn of the church, if it gets messy. Which it will. That's why we have to lure the enemy underground before we take them out. I know the perfect spot.
Admit it, pals. You're knee-deep in this, just like us. There's no turning back now, right?
Of course not. If there's any way we can help your cause, we won't turn our backs on you.
That's right. We will not stand idly by while danger befalls the innocent people of Abyss.
If we can capture the enemy, we can perhaps learn the reason behind their relentless attacks.
Excited, are you? Fine. We could use more bodies to throw at our enemies. Thanks for volunteering.
So long as they're fighting with us and not against us, I don't care how excited they are. Let's get to it! Wow, an underground arena, huh? You sure know some great spots, Yuri.
I heard about this place from someone back in town. It hasn't been in use for a long time. I figured it could prove useful. So I spent some time clearing out the debris that was blocking the entrance.
It seems to be a revitalized ruin. Perhaps it was originally a reception hall or something similar.
Perhaps. Honestly, all of Abyss feels like a ruin.
This place is magnificent! It is just spacious enough to contain my glory! I shall not hold back here!
Large, isolated. I wonder if it would be okay for me to sigh here.
If Happy sighs, monsters come running. No, I'm not kidding.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure what you could possibly mean by that.
I wish, Happy, but no. Absolutely no sign. And Constance, be glorious in
Oh,
moderation.
is that how she summoned
Understood?
the monster last time?
This place is so big that if it collapses, all of Abyss will fall with it.
Interesting.
The whole reason we're luring our enemies here is to avoid damaging Abyss. Don't lose sight of that.
I am well aware of our aim.
Sure, but that doesn't mean we can trust you to show restraint.
You as well? I cannot fathom why I am being treated in such a way. It is the duty of the nobility to preserve the people's safety. Do you truly believe that I would destroy Abyss in my efforts to save it? Preposterous.
That would cause trouble for Elfie too. If the underground collapses, he's the one who will have to answer for it.
Yeah, I was about that. Who's Elfie?
You must know Elfric, yeah? He's a bigwig in the church, but a friend of Abyss. He's the one who opened up this place to folks with nowhere else to turn. Folks like us. He gave us a home, a new life.
It is Ulfric himself who put forth the idea of establishing the Ashen Wolf House. Sadly, he faces opposition within the church, and so he cannot openly deploy the knights to aid us.
That means Alfric relies upon us to protect the people who live here. Us, and now you. I hope you're ready, Professor. We're counting on you.
You are a professor at the Officers Academy, are you not? You may not be our instructor, but I cannot think of a more fitting title to call you.
Seems like you're with us now. We'll owe you one.
Time to knock some sense into their thick skulls. They picked the wrong strangers to mess with.
Let's see what to do. Units. Increases movement, only half damage. Is that special? chest is off. Okay, so it's chest related. Wait, is there actually supports here? No. Okay.
Following those shady kids was a bad idea. This place is massive.
They actually fell for it. Let's get this done!
Other mercenaries are on their way. They left a nice little trail of crumbs for them to follow. We'll need to take them all out, or they'll just keep coming. Let's pull it together.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
I will prevail.
Who, me?
I did not I should have repositioned everyone.
Sure thing.
Sally forth!
Okay. Yeah, I should have repositioned. I screwed up. Ugh. What? You know what? Screw this.
I'll cut through.
Is there a way to we'll see how this goes. Okay. Let's put you here.
I'll give it my all.
Let me at him.
Be careful who you choose to follow. I suppose it's too late for that now, isn't it? Face it, I'm better than you.
It'll be a shame to mar this pretty arena with a bunch of fresh corpses, but here goes! You're fresh out of luck.
Yep.
Too slow! Saw that coming. Predictable. You watch and learn. No hesitation. As expected.
Witness my power.
You fought well. Who's next?
You'll not find it so easy to escape from the darkest depths of Garrick Mach. Ha! Oh! I've been practicing that one.
Oh, I forgot to check if they have gambits. Or I forgot to check what their gambits are.
Thanks much.
Oh man. Okay, so you have rally. I will eventually hit.
Try to keep up!
You're okay.
Oops. Not messing that.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Wait, I can assist? Wait, what? Oh, Warmark. Okay.
Unexpected.
Don't forget who you're dealing with. Now that.
I must steel myself. I'm stuck.
I may as well win.
Oh, nice.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
Your support is appreciated.
This can't be the place, can it?
More visitors already? Allow us to offer you a premature burial.
Damn rats, out of the way.
Wait, can you actually hit me? Oh crap! Does it red doesn't show on just underneath? Crap. Okay.
An opening! I'd rather be napping. If only...
too shabby.
That is that. Another.
That was amazing.
I'd like to take it easy.
You fought
Also,
well.
didn't you pick up? Yeah, I did. I'm not using it right now. Don't need to.
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
Face it, I'm better than you. Not bad. who's next?
Beat them up.
Thanks, pal. I owe ya.
I put in some work.
Group of center.
How deep does this place go? I wonder if it's around here somewhere.
We have to finish this fight before more show up. I wish they'd turn around and go home.
Saw it coming.
Oh my god, this is avoidance. Yeah, crap. Okay.
Sure, pal.
Adorable.
Ah, come on. Okay.
You never had a chance. Get it.
Do you see where you went wrong? Witness. Honor. I shall rise, but your day is past.
I'm not.
Let me at him.
Easy peasy.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous. Now I...
Too reckless.
Your defeat was inevitable.
It was a good try.
It's time.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Yep. Easy peasy.
A grand skirmish.
Where's the treasure? I've had it with these Abyssians.
Jeez, will it ever end? I love a good brawl, but I'm sick of looking at these fools.
Huh. What? Ritza.
Smelled fresh blood. The worms will feast tonight. That sword awaited you in the holy mausoleum. Show me its power.
Oh god. Does he chase after us? Does he chase after us? Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. That is not what I wanted to happen. Oh no, 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 no. That's not good for me. Okay. Crap, I was not expecting that at all.
That is that. Insert a terrain I can use to my advantage. Avoidance, resistance, resistance. No. Oh, okay. Alright. That means I need to kill these people fast.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Failure is not an option. That
Sorry, did I hurt you? Don't.
You never had a chance. Use caution.
Helpful. Okay, let's try baiting him northeast. Let's see how that goes.
I'll cut through.
Ew, that was not what I wanted. Okay. I might have screwed this up. The positioning's not really good.
Of course I'd go down like this.
Thought so. Yeah. Okay, so now that I know he appears.
Sally forth!
All right.
Ready and
Change of
willing.
plan.
Stay focused. You fought well. Another.
Dwindle their size down.
Yep.
Battle. Thanks.
I will prevail.
Sure thing.
I'll give it my all.
Who, me?
Let me at him.
I'll cut through.
Over already.
I will.
You'll be the one I'll trap.
Make him weep.
It missed? Damn, okay. Let's see what happens.
Nighty night.
Witness my power.
Careful.
I've been practicing that one. There's
Nice.
You never had a chance. As expected.
Someone's
crit.
fired up.
Darn it. I did not want that.
I shall rise, but your day is past. You're certain?
Ready and willing. Sorry, but victory is mine.
A grand skirmish.
Okay, let's see.
Sure, pal. Huh? Let me at him.
Sally
Check
forth!
something. Bolts. Oh, I can't reach him right here. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go here first. Got that. What does retribution do? Oh, it's a counter when they are attacked when outside of your range for 5.
Your composure with that weapon. Your posture. It cannot be. No, it's surely just my imagination.
Fascinating tactic.
Do it just as I planned.
Time for this. To your grave.
Bold strategy.
No time like the
Hey,
present.
I guess there's another special conversation. Alright, looks like Hilda can't join, unfortunately. Oh, crapping hell. He attacks them? No, he's gonna be stupid and frick. Minutes. Just ruined so much crap.
Who, me?
Okay, let's bait him up here. Is he really gonna be that stupid? Are you serious?
Yep.
Let me at him.
Sure
Crap,
thing.
this sucks.
I will prevail.
Damn it. Alright, okay, that means
Who,
Hilda has
me?
Damn it.
Sally forth!
Ready and willing.
I'll give it my all.
Let me at him.
Sure thing.
Yep.
I will prevail.
Your composure. There is no denying us.
I have no time for
I'll cut through.
Stay focused.
We shall take any opening.
No time like the present.
Missed.
I don't care what brought you here. Withdraw. Now. To be left.
Damn it.
Sally forward.
Stay focused.
I crit.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through.
Sure thing.
I'll give it my all.
Yep.
Who, me?
Ready and willing.
Crap, he's gonna get this one also. Oh, he went back. Interesting. Well, that helps me.
Do it just as I planned.
Pull out all the stops.
That's fine. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Need a hand?
Time is now.
I don't care what brought you here. Withdraw. Now.
On it.
Now!
We're behind you. Don't wait up for me. Need a hand?
I've got an ace up my sleeve.
Thank you.
This might shake things up.
combat art.
Now, unsheath your sword.
No thanks.
Show me all that you are.
We must all...
I've indulged too much. I take my leave for now.
Honest.
Yes.
What a nuisance.
Okay. I mean, I mean, it makes sense he wanted to show up because he knows Edelgard's involved now, right? So. Let's do this. Turns, that's fine. Hmm. Sacrifice a turns, unfortunately. 11. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. unfortunately, that's not a lot of EXP either. I might as well use the rest of this. I'm gonna have to upgrade it for the next fight.
Much appreciated. You're too kind.
Much needed.
Okay, so that doesn't give AXP.
Much appreciated.
I don't think this is worth it. I don't think I got EXP, so.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Shit. Ooh, I can get that item. Go, 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 go. Anything else? Okay, let's just get that item. Before I forget. Nice, okay.
Much appreciated. Predictable.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Whoops.
Such power dwells within.
You're too kind.
Turn into a 7.
Much appreciated.
So whatever happens, happens. If I kill him with the rest of the sword, so be it. Actually, who's the lowest level? You.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Okay. Just so I don't mess up, I'm gonna go for the kill this turn.
Watch and learn.
Is there something? Nah. Let's go for a tail. Wait. Yeah. Actually, is there any gambits I can use? Yeah.
On it.
It's our chance to prevail.
Then, here we go.
That's a relief.
Oh, that sucked. Okay. Cool.
Boss, that's the last of them.
Good. Finally. Thanks for all the help, everyone.
I ain't going down without a fight. I'm taking you with me, punk.
I will not allow it.
Elfric, you're here. Well, shall we capture this fool?
Yeah, farming here is not as useful in the story mode. Okay, that's good to know.
Alfric, how serendipitous that you have come to our aid.
I am relieved that I wasn't too late. I do hope my presence proved useful.
No doubt about it. We needed the backup.
Professor, I do believe this is the first time our paths have crossed, is it not? Of course, I have heard all about you from Her Grace, the Archbishop. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Elfric. The Church has granted me custodianship of Abyss. The pleasure is all mine. I am sure you have already been told about Abyss's unique situation. For varying reasons, all of the inhabitants here are unable to live a peaceful life on the surface. People like the Dagdans and Almirans, who suffer undue persecution across Fodlan. The poor and the sick, who are forced into Abyss. Not to mention all the other unfortunate souls who ended up here. I believe it is my sacred duty to provide a place for those who have nowhere else to go.
Right. And the poor and sick living in a sunless crypt helps them... how?
Enough, Claude. Please, forgive my friend, Elfric. We would love to hear more.
In all honesty, I understand his concern. I dearly wish I could provide a better life for my flock. But it would appear that Her Grace and most of the Church consider the existence of Abyss to be something of a nuisance. I'm afraid so. Those within the Church who would see Abyss purged are swiftly growing in number.
That's the Church for you. They make a big deal out of helping the helpless, when it suits them.
We can't just sit back and accept the way things are. We've got to fight the system. Sure, I'm here to hide from literally countless bounty hunters, but I'm not the only one in need. You're in a bad way too, Happy. We can't just let the Church walk all over us.
Too true. For the sake of all who dwell in Abyss, we must help dear Alfric to turn the tide.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Your fervent support is all the reward I could ask for. As for you, Professor, I must beg a favor of you. The Ashen Wolves are a house in name alone. They are eager students with no teacher to guide them. If you could find it in your heart to take them under your wing, I would be most grateful. Naturally, your official duties take precedence, so you need only help out when your schedule allows.
Wait a minute, Elfric. Where's this nonsense coming from?
I second that question. We have no need of a professor when we have you.
Dear flock, I am a mere guardian. I can protect you, but I cannot enrich your minds. Though I call this gathering an academy house, I have long lamented that it isn't truly so. Now, I am blessed with the opportunity to correct this. The professor who stands before you has garnered a great deal of acclaim on the surface. A most trustworthy and esteemed teacher, to say the least. What's more, I happen to be acquainted with the father of this fine individual.
How do you know my father?
I was born and raised in Garrick Mach, so I often have the opportunity to spend time with him. Your mother as well. She was a cherished friend of mine. I was even present for their wedding. With parents like yours, I have no doubt that you possess the kindness and patience necessary to guide these students.
But...
It'll be fine. It's not like we're strangers anymore. Say, Alfric, don't you need to take care of those thieves?
Ah, right you are. Please, excuse me. Oh, and one more thing, Professor. If ever you would like to hear more about your parents, I would be delighted to share my memories with you.
Okay.
Cindered shadows. The rite of rising.
When you attack an enemy, that is also blah 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 blah.
Ah, Professor, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I want to hear more about my parents.
Ah, yes, of course you do. I will gladly tell you all that I know. Where to begin? If you have something particular in mind, please ask and I shall answer as best I can.
My mother, that's what I want more.
Kind and wise. I would often see her in the library, her nose always buried in a book. Gerald was very much then as he is now. His knights would have done just about anything for him. Whenever he had time to spare, he would instruct the children of the monastery in combat and tactics. Just like those wide-eyed youngsters, your mother and I made a hero of him in our minds. When I learned that Gerald and Citri were to be married, I was quite surprised. Back then, Gerald was something of a mentor to me. As for Citri, she found it difficult to express her emotions. It was only when she was gazing at Gerald that I ever saw her smile. A smile that rivaled the very sun. His tales of the outside world must have seemed like a lifeline for one as frail and guarded as she.
You seem very attentive of my mother, dude.
Indeed, she lacked the strength to travel beyond the monastery. The only souls she ever spoke with were a select few within the monastery walls. I can picture it now. The stories he told her, his striking words, and his boisterous laugh. Listening to him must have given her a great deal of hope. As for me, I could never have become like Gerald, as much as I wished for it.
You have a complex, dude?
I suppose I did. He would tell stories from a century ago as though he had lived them himself.
You don't say.
No matter how fervently one studies the stories of old, that is no easy task. Professor, you traveled with Gerald before coming here. You must have seen a great many things, yes? Forgive me for overstepping, but do you not regret foregoing your travels to take up residence here? Well then, I suppose I have no choice but to assist you as best I can. To shape young minds must afford you a unique perspective on the world. I am certain my unsolicited advice is nothing but a nuisance, but please, hear me out. It is my hope that you will live a full life, experiencing the world, fostering strong relationships with people. Do so for dear Citri, whose wish to experience such things shall regretfully never be granted. I cannot deny it. It is my own stubborn notion, one that Her Grace will likely not think kindly of. Beyond my personal motive, I believe that you alone can guide my flock to even greater heights, and perhaps you will learn from them as well. But I have taken enough of your precious time. Know that I am here for you, always.
Pray tell, Yuri, did those foul bandits whom we bested at the arena confess to anything?
Not a word. And they wouldn't name names. I got the feeling they didn't know much themselves. However, one thing is clear. Whoever hired them is after something here in Abyss.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They must have been on a treasure hunt or something.
A treasure hunt here? I don't get it. What is there to find in these dingy tunnels?
Eldrick, was it? Looks like this is ringing a bell for you.
Well, something does come to mind, but the notion is preposterous at best.
Never discount a wild hunch. Sometimes they're closer to the truth than you'd think.
Any lead will do, so long as it helps determine our next course of action. Please, go on.
As you wish. Though, again, it is quite far-fetched. You see, there is a long-standing legend here. It is said that deep underground, below even Abyss, is a place called the Chasm of the Bound, wherein lies the Chalice of Beginnings.
I've never heard of it, but chances are it's some kind of sacred artifact belonging to the church.
I once happened upon an old document that mentioned a ritual called the Rite of Rising. The text was incomplete, so I was unable to achieve a full understanding of the topic. I cannot even guarantee the authenticity of what I read. But it stated that the Chalice of Beginnings is a sacred object, crafted by order of Saint Seros herself. Saint Seros apparently used the artifact to carry out the Rite of Rising, along with the 4 apostles. It is a ritual that is believed to have the power to resurrect a life that was lost. However, the ritual failed. The 4 apostles bound the chalice, so that it would never fall into a mortal's hands.
The Rite of Rising, huh?
Ah, yes! The Chalice of Legend! My father mentioned it to me a very long time ago. A secret treasure of the church. A chalice, powerful enough to resurrect the dead! Exhilarating, no?
Quite. It is no small wonder that people are after it.
Even so, we still don't have much to go on. We must gather more information about this legend at once.
I wholeheartedly agree. I will do all I can to track down more clues within the monastery. Although Garrick Mach's library is so well curated, I doubt any further records will be found.
Wondrous! We shall do all that we can as well.
Excuse me.
Okay. First things first.
I've only had the chance to speak with Elfric briefly, but he seems like a respectable man. It's obvious the whole town has a lot of affection for him. Kind of reminds me of Lenato in that way.
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk to everyone and then prepare for the next battle and then probably end the stream there.
I've got a lot of time on my hands down here, so I've been venturing even deeper underground. This place is loaded with winding paths and blocked off tunnels. It's a real maze. Only a few folks even know how to operate the gate mechanisms and hidden passages. That's what I said. Things will shift without notice here, revealing hidden passages. Walls, floors, everything. Gotta stay sharp. Actually, I'll level with you. Yuri and Constance are much better at scoping out that kind of thing.
The Ashen Wolves got their name from the beasts who guard the Blue Sea Star. The Archbishop named the house herself, in fact. In spite of that, it seems she looks unfavorably upon our house of late. This saddens me greatly.
Wow. I heard Elfric came to Yuri's rescue in the attack that happened recently. That's just what you'd expect from someone as kind and strong as he is. I can't believe he's single.
Well...
Had a chance to poke your head in here, Professor? It's a fortune teller's room. Judging by all her mystical-looking doodads, I think she's the real deal, too. I wonder if she does matchmaking. Maybe she can help me sort through my countless suitors.
Unit appearance. Women's quarters. Anything new in here? Ooh.
Don't annoy Happy, or make her feel disappointed. You mustn't. Not ever, okay?
Sometimes Elfric gives out candy. Stick close by him, and you might get some too. But save a little for me, okay?
Well, I'll be. Abyss is a sprawling place. Some houses, like mine, are actually quite far from the center of town. What brings me all the way here, then, you ask? I came to see Elfric. Even a glimpse of him is said to bring good luck.
Hey there.
Where's that? Ash. Which I can't get no matter what. I see. I'm pretty sure repairing it costs all the same. Yeah. The 6.
Is this it? There you go.
Okay, you should be fine for next.
Is this it? There you go.
That should be fine for next battle. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah. That should last.
Come back anytime.
Welcome. Come back soon. Welcome.
Actually, how many bullions do I have? 7,000. Okay.
Come back soon.
Good to know. Good to know.
I see. Well, well. The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the next Sovereign Duke. Must be exhausting trying to suss out each other's intentions, huh?
Nah, we get along great. I mean, we kind of have no choice. A petty squabble could start an all-out war. And it doesn't take a fancy title to have a hidden agenda. Isn't that right, Yuri?
Cheeky. And off base. What do you think, friend? Do you think I'm off plotting nefarious deeds?
Yes, I do.
Brutally honest. I love it. Even so, that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I do what I need to get by. Nothing more than that. As for the others,
They've all got their own struggles, but they're nothing if not trustworthy. Humbling yourself while promoting your friends. Gotta say, I don't hate this side of you.
Dude.
Seems we're in mutual neutrality of one another. I like that you keep your cards close. We'll get along just fine, you and I.
Dude, I love them both. I knew they were gonna get along well.
Humbling yourself seems
Dude, I love tactician characters. I love it.
Perhaps. Pardon the odd question, but something has been bothering me for a while now. Your hair. Was it always that color?
That is an odd question. But yes, if you must know, it was a different color when I was a child. How could you know that? Is it possible that we met before the academy? It's a long story. Now is not the time or place.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
It's...
Yes.
I heard a cat. Where's the cat? Wait, I can't do anything. Okay.
Hey, you. There was a time when I did much fighting. Then I was captured. Then I escaped. My home is far away now. My mother is waiting for me. But returning is... it is far away. I worry that I will be here until I am very old.
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. The bandit sightings have stopped, for now. I still won't let my guard down, though. What else? Notice how everyone's in high spirits? Know why? I do. It's because Master Elfric is here. He's real special, that one. He saved my life, and lots of others here, too. He's earned some hero worship.
Interesting. 4 apostles. God, this is killing me. I'm on the verge of remembering something. I can't shake the feeling that one of their names is also a food or something.
The records should be here some... Oh! Hello, Professor! It's good that you've come. I realized that I missed an opportunity to congratulate myself on my military achievements. But now that you're here, I have an audience for it. Indulge me, won't you? Oh, behold, the proof that the utmost honor in combat belongs to none other than I, Constance von Nouvelle. What a relief to get that off my chest. Now, where did Elfric get to? I must have words with him.
Oh my. The folks who've lost their homes on the surface. Abyss is all they've got. The place used to be nothing more than a den of criminals who did whatever they pleased. Now, we got Elfric to keep an eye on things. He understands that keeping people fed's the way to keep them calm.
You've only been on the job a few moons, huh? No wonder you don't come off as a mindless church flunky. Plus, you don't flap your trap all the time. I appreciate that. I hope you never change, no matter how many years you spend with the annoying people up there.
Hey! Don't suppose you're here for a drink, huh? They aren't any better, I'll tell you right now. Maybe folks down here wouldn't be so awful if they could get their hands on something worth tasting. Who am I kidding? Nobles are just as bad.
Alright. Cool. Saving. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.